Today we're gonna make egg fried rice, but not just any egg fried rice. It's the Yangzhou version from the undisputed goat of Chinese cooking, Chef Wang.
Why this guy sound like he just wake up from sleep? And he trying to recreate Uncle Wang Gang fried rice? This NPC nephew very confident. Modeling your fried rice after Uncle Wang Gang, it like modeling your golf after Tiger Woods. Remember this nephew, this super advanced version of fried rice got that very hard to make Uncle Wang Gang egg floss. Let's see how he do.
Chef Wang, or as the internet knows him as Uncle Wang. Unfortunately, our first step is gonna start with the machine.
Rice cooker good?
Grain rice, which means you have to...
Short grain rice, okay, but short grain rice a bit stickier than medium grain jasmine rice. So if you use short grain rice for your fried rice, make sure to dry it off more. And look at this, niece and nephew, this fried rice, it looks so fancy. $89 for 11-pound bag. Holy shit. This monotone nephew got money.
To cook the rice to its perfect moisture, I just use the guiding line inside the pot. They're there for a reason.
Okay.
I know some of you might say,
just use finger. Look at that. Blast from past. That from 5 years ago. Uncle Roger looks so young there.
oh, I don't trust my fingers with moisture-related tasks. Once the machine's done all the work for us, we'll dump, spread, cover, and then into the fridge till it's completely cool.
Correct.
While we gather the rest of the...
Dry the rice up.
属于发海参一只，最好用笔跟适量带皮撕成洗漱瓢，属于发适量干下。
So with this grocery list in mind, I arrived at the market in Chinatown, where my full faith in sanitation lies.
Don't show that to people. You're gonna scare everyone from going to Asian market.
This lady at the store, aka the wisest person I'll ever meet in my life,
But this store looks super authentic.
dry seafood. Like how these dried scallops are the secret to a umami-packed stock.
But this nephew, he's so monotone. He sounds so depressed. ChatGPT got more energy than you, hiya.
Thankfully, the fish butcher hooked me up with these pre-prepped, ready-to-use frozen sea cucumbers. $173 of cash is out of our...
$73 for ingredient. And 72 of that must be just for egg. Yeah, niece and nephew. Eggs super expensive in America right now because there's this bird flu going around, killing all the chicken. It bird flu okay? Not COVID. It not us this time.
The most important part, the wivels. I know you're surprised at the fact that I have all the ingredients required. To get the most annoying task out of the way, I'm gonna start by peeling these green peas. And I begin...
Wait, you get the wrong pea, nephew future. This snap pea, you don't peel it, you eat the pea with the pot together in like stir fry. For fried rice, you need garden pea. And just get frozen pea, that's good enough. Vegetable tastes like shit anyway, don't need to eat fresh one.
I might have gotten the wrong vegetable because they seem to be too small.
Okay, you know?
Put them away, went back to the grocery store, opened one just to double check I got the correct species of vegetable.
No, it's still wrong.
And realized that I got the same thing twice. From now on, there's no more time.
He really shelling all the pea.
Hard work. I finally
He got no energy to talk, but he got energy to shell pea.
got enough peas to feed a pigeon. Then we'll take the lean part of the ham and dice
Okay, ham correct.
Next, we'll deal with this moldy bamboo shoot.
Bamboo shoot correct.
Before.
He's just following Uncle Wang Gang recipe.
Just dice it up like any other vegetable.
Okay, this nephew actually got good chopping technique.
We're also gonna dice up some sea cucumbers. Its shape is just as phallic as regular cucumbers. It's only much whipped.
Shake it around like that.
Move the intestines inside, or as a professional would call it, scraping the shit out of it. Cut into strips, then dice into cubes. Soak shiitake and dried scallops in boiling water.
Shiitake mushroom correct.
5 minutes. Spread the scallops into thin strings. Kind of feels like pulled pork. Then cut the mushrooms into small cubes. Kind of feels like raw chicken.
Yangzhou fried rice, everything need to be about same size. So he's chopping good. And look at that, he got expensive looking chopping board and expensive Japanese knife. I think this nephew secretly millionaire or something. But why he sounds so depressed? That really show money can't buy happiness.
Speaking of raw chicken, we're gonna debone our radioactive chicken legs and then
Why radioactive?
cut them into really small cubes.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I cut up some shrimp and poached them as well. Now that we have all our ingredients ready, I realized that I've never been this organized in my life. And like every good video, we gotta attack it from different angles. And my favorite category happens to be POV.
Nice job,
Hey,
team.
don't jump scare Uncle Roger like that. Who's that alien person?
time for the most difficult part of this recipe, preparing the egg floss. We're using 2 whole eggs and 3 egg yolks. Beat it thoroughly with my ligma fork and then pass it.
What is ligma fork?
A silky texture.
But sieve correct?
Move on to the stove. Let's just get
Spring onion good?
Now it's time to make the egg. I'm not confident that I'll be able to make it, so we'll follow.
Wait, you're trying to make the egg thread in that little saucepan? Hiya, that not big enough. All your egg gonna come together. That's the smallest saucepan Uncle Roger ever see. Rich little nephew, just buy big wok like Uncle Wang Gang. See what he using. Uncle Roger can tell from his back of head he Asian people. An Asian guy don't have wok? That why you depressed? By the way, it's such a shame Uncle Roger never gonna meet Uncle Wang Gang and work together because I banned from China. And if you don't know why Uncle Roger banned from China, it's from my stand-up show, The Hiya Special. And big news, it's now streaming exclusively on Hulu. Fuyo! In that tour, Uncle Roger talk shit too much about China and Taiwan, but Hulu so nice, they're not scared of China. They're putting my special on there. Hulu is US only, so if you don't live in US, you can't access Hulu. You know what VPN to use?
我生热之后加入小团油。
Jeez, big wok, big surface area.
So once the oil starts bubbling a little bit, we'll touch it with our finger.
No, don't do
You'll
that.
know it's hot enough when you hear this.
I know you're depressed, but please don't self-harm.
同学们切记蛋液必须形成一根细丝下锅，否则
See, the wok so big, the egg got space to spread out. Guarantee you're gonna fail.
So one hand stirs and the other hand pours out the egg.
Okay, let's see.
Possible.
Oh, you're not poured in enough. See, clumping together already. Hiya. Ew, you gonna eat that? Oily as shit. How you gonna eat?
The eggs all clumped up together and became the most oily scrambled ever. I would start over, but I only have the energy to deep fry once a day.
No, you're wrong. You don't have energy to do anything. This nephew talk like he had 1% battery. Uncle Roger feel like I need to find charger for you. Just sounds so miserable. Are you sure you need fried rice? Uncle Roger think what you need is reason to live.
Carry on. The stir frying process is very hard.
Not wok. Why not wok?
We'll follow Chef Wong's exact sequence of addition. Once the oil is hot enough, in with the hand, and then shred it.
Good, scallop good, shiitake okay, chicken good,
Remember,
sea cucumber good, bamboo shoot good.
shrimp.
So all the fine because he's following Uncle Wang Gang.
We'll add in the eggs.
Ugh,
Eggs are broken
gross.
pieces. In goes rice and the green peas,
Rice so clumpy.
followed by the first round of green.
Punch your rice.
I will season the rice with some salt and soy sauce and stir that to combine thoroughly. And unlike me, the spring
Maybe some MSG.
third round. Now we'll turn off the heat, toss that quickly one last time, and ready to serve. I'm gonna have my Instagram followers judge it before Uncle Roger does.
The egg don't look any different from regular egg fried rice. What's the point wasting time with the egg thread?
It looks pretty far from the original. Let's give it a taste and
Yeah, look at original. The egg thread, like just so thin and so loose and airy. His is just clumpy.
well, I think the most obvious one is the egg floss. In Chef Wong's video, he managed to get it into perfect little strings. It looks thin as hair and light as air.
Correct.
On the other hand, my eggs just look like normal stir-fried eggs with too much oil put into it. And
At least this nephew know. And also Uncle Wang Gang making his fried rice in professional kitchen. He got that big fire, big burner. When you're cooking at home like nephew Canoe, you're not gonna be able to achieve that level of heat. This rice not gonna have that wok flavor as much. That's the difference also.
there are a few clumped up pieces like this. So we're gonna get a good night's sleep, wake up at 8 a.m. tomorrow, and do a redemption.
Yeah, get some sleep. Based on how low your energy is, I think you need 18 hours.
New day, new me. After a whole night of thinking, I came up with 2 solutions. To fix the clumping of the rice and also get that wok hay, we're just gonna go buy a wok. There's
Oh, finally.
to choose from, and the most basic one will be
Let's get that one, that silver one, that one good.
I'm definitely not gonna choose this one because you need to season it. I want my tools to save me time, not require extra effort.
Seasoning very fast. You just do it once. That's it. How you can be Asian if you don't know how to season? That's like the most basic Asian skill. Every Asian baby born knowing how to season wok. What you scared of? Just learn.
And this one over here is non-stick and it has a flat.
That not wok? What?
Man, something that Jamie Oliver will use. The Italian flag right here.
Yeah.
And finally,
Even nephew depression make fun of Jamie Olive oil.
finally we have the fancy one. This one is stainless steel, non-stick coating on the inside. Not only
That's like hex clad from Tina.
has the most even heating. Gordon Ramsay's been trying to rub these in our faces for the past 2 years, but at least this one's only half the price. And I guarantee you they're made in the same Chinese factory. They just have different labels on still.
Correct.
This is so beautiful. Maybe this is what it's like to be a...
Pansexual.
We'll beat it thoroughly with our ligma fork and move on to solution number 2. My mom's pour over kettle.
So he gonna put egg in there, and when he pour, because the spout's so thin, it's gonna be thin egg pouring into wok. Nice idea. And when your mom make tea tomorrow, she gonna get salmonella.
This will help us control the egg stream and make sure it's extremely thin. Now that we have everything ready, it's time to start our redemption chapter.
You can see the strap a bit thinner, that it looks better, but still not as good as Uncle Wang Dang. But that actually very difficult technique, so Uncle Roger thinks this possible. Just break it up before you put in rice.
Ham, scallop, mushroom,
Okay.
sea cucumber, bamboo.
Same as yesterday.
Toss that around and then egg in. Toss to
Okay,
separate
break it.
in piece. Tossing scallion, tossing soy sauce, tossing more scallion.
Here you can see when he cooking, the egg look a bit more like egg shred. It really big improvement already from yesterday. Good job, nephew future canoe. Nice idea with the kettle. And he pouring soy sauce on side of wok. That also improvement from yesterday. Yesterday he just whack it in middle of rice. Hiya.
Tossing more scallion. Some MSG.
Oh, great mind think alike, nephew canoe.
Insert. From the looks of it, this is much better than my last attempt. Every single
Roger agree. Much better. From why you still sound so depressed? Hiya. Celebrate your win, little nephew.
fluffy, and the egg is finally thin as hair and light as air. So I'm gonna whip out my ligma fork.
What is ligma? Is this some Gen Z bullshit? Ligma fork? Why your fork shaped like this? Does ligma fork just mean fucked up fork?
Put a lot of effort into it, so I'm gonna
Yeah, if only you put as much effort into your merch.
umami flavors offered by the shrimp, chicken, and shiitake. The rice is dry and separated, almost bouncing between your teeth. But the most impressive part is definitely the egg floss. They're soft, tender, and almost melt in your mouth. If you have time, tag or send this video to Uncle Roger,
Okay.
where he can review the dish for us.
Uncle Roger reviewed this already. You happy now, nephew canoe? Actually, I'm less concerned about your fried rice quality. I'm more concerned about your mental state. Are you okay, nephew canoe? Why you sound so depressed? Just remember, nephew canoe, no matter how bad your life is, it's still not gonna be as fucked up as Jamie Oliver. Listen, nephew, remember to go check out Uncle Roger Hulu special. Tag me on Instagram if you're watching. Bye bye. Panda Express is America's most popular Chinese fast food chain. And this is Canadian Iron Chef, Chef Susuni. He said he can turn Panda Express food into gourmet fine dining food. Is that even possible?
It's here. Almighty Panda Express.
Hey,
Real Chinese food.
real Chinese food?
Why? Because the symbol of the panda.
This is chicken egg roll.
Chicken egg roll, okay. Fried spring roll.
Oh my god. I gotta put on my glasses. Let's see what the hell is it.
That's the ultimate dad sentence. Let me find my glasses. It like every dad out there never know what their glasses is. It like they're all allergic to LASIK. What? Hiya, don't offer your Asian dad fork. Don't be disappointment.
You need the chopsticks?
Well,
That
they
is-
have chow mein.
Yeah.
Okay. Chow mein, classic Chinese.
And some celery. Wow. They really top it up. Is it brown rice actually?
Fried rice.
Fried rice?
Yeah.
They literally just fry it without anything.
Wait, what?
The brown rice actually?
Fried rice.
If people confuse your fried rice for brown rice, you fucked up. Hiya. This dish don't look good. The noodle rice looks so lifeless. The chicken don't look crispy at all. It just looks salty and greasy. If this Iron Chef can make this food look gourmet, then this video sponsor Boxu can make your snack gourmet. Boxu is premium Japanese snack box. They work with family business all over Japan to deliver authentic treat every month. Uncle Roger always so excited when new Boxu come in the mail. Just look at this beautiful wooden box for you. Basic snack like Pringle never give you something this nice. Let's see what we have here. This green little thing, let me guess, I think it's matcha cake or something. Tastes good, not too sweet. And this thing so cute, got little people playing drum on there. It's little cracker. Good. We live in time where there are endless amount of low quality stuff you can buy. But this is something more unique. It's a whole experience for your friend and family. Because usually you can only get this stuff when you explore small mom and pop shops in Japan. Uncle Roger gonna give this thoughtful gift to Auntie Esther. Maybe she replied to my text. So if you want to give the gift of authentic Japanese snack and support Uncle Roger channel, click link in description and use code Uncle Roger to get $15 off your first Boxu order.
Holy shit, that oil has been fried for so many times. So sweet.
Beef?
That is beef.
What kind of beef is that? Pretty tough.
What would you rate it out of 10? It's honey sesame chicken and black pepper steak.
Honey sesame chicken from Panda Express, usually too sweet for Uncle Roger.
Well, the chicken and the beef, it just tastes sweet. I don't know, honey.
Yeah, see? Both too sweet.
So what would you rate Panda Express out of 10?
Like to rate this as Chinese food, I would give them 3.
Panda Express 3 out of 10 for you. This chef so strict, Uncle Roger like. Many people say Panda Express food not good, but it actually Uncle Roger's favorite restaurant. If I stuck at airport got some of the worst food on planet, but they all stay in business because we all stuck there, forced to eat their food. That why guess who just opened restaurant in Malaysia airport? Jamie Oliver. Hiya. That Uncle Roger home country also. It like Jamie doing this on purpose, trying to piss me off. Good one, Jamie. Good one.
So egg roll and spring roll too.
Oh, the dough is, huh? Oh my god. Garlic. Ooh.
I know.
Tastes raw. Oh.
Spitting. Uncle Roger see many auntie do this before. You know what I mean? Sorry, children.
How do I make it better, right? Because since this noodle, it tastes so freaking awful, I gotta rinse everything out. So
Rinsing noodle.
So
This a bit unusual, but I guess it because he making food from food that already prepared. So that's the only way to get bad flavor out of noodle. If someone have to rinse your food, that means your food terrible. That how bad Panda Express chow mein is. Water improve it. Notice how he only rinse noodle, not rice. Because once you rinse cooked rice, you fucked up. Just ask BBC Food.
we take the rice separately. Fried rice.
Ugh, fried rice looks so bland. Ugh.
You don't rinse everything out. Carry all this bad taste.
I feel like this food is worse for you than like McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
That's the ultimate insult. If McDonald's healthier than your food, hiya.
You make a egg crepe.
Egg crepe, okay. Classic Chinese street food.
So just a little dash of cornstarch. Half
Cornstarch good. Make the egg crepe texture better.
olive oil. Just a little bit olive oil.
No, don't use olive oil for Asian food. Iron Chef Dad, what you doing? Okay, maybe he not doing full cooking video. He just picking whatever he have in house. And I guess if you make egg crate, the temperature not too high, so maybe olive oil okay. And you can tell he actually used this kitchen because look how messy it is. That means he used his kitchen every day. That good. Chopstick to whisk, good.
You got oil the pan, oil the clean.
Good way to oil pan evenly without using too much. Nice thin egg crate, good.
Little egg crate.
Good thing he used non-stick pan. Uncle Roger love how he just slam pan on counter, so much aggression. But don't take it out on your cooking utensil, Iron Chef. Take it out on children, that's what Asian parents do. By the way, smack like button, like how this Iron Chef smack pan on counter.
Rice bowl ready.
That already look better than that Panda Express bullshit earlier.
I am going to cut some corn. You know this.
Corn for fried rice, the okay ingredient.
So let's start the fried rice. Onion.
Onion, Uncle Roger prefers shallot.
Dice it just like.
But again, maybe he's just picking whatever he have in house.
Lettuce, shred the lettuce.
Lettuce okay for Chinese cooking.
You look a bit lost.
Stir fried lettuce actually tastes okay. Chive good. Ginger good.
Garlic or ginger?
Ginger. Ginger tastes nice in the rice. Start the rice, fry the rice. Now you see, this rice has so much oil. So I'm just going to use very little oil. Just a little drip of oil, very little.
Okay, good point. The fried rice too oily, gonna be soggy. Nobody want that. No. Hiya. Chef Suso, you using metal fork in non-stick pan. Hiya, why? I know you on TV all the time. You own so many restaurants. You multi-millionaire. But don't ruin your non-stick pan like this. Hiya, wasting money. Nice tossing.
See the wok?
The WAP. You know what WAP is?
WAP. What is WAP?
W-A-P. It's an acronym, guess.
No.
See, look at that.
You know what WAP is? Guess.
No.
The dad just completely shut down his kid. Fuyo. This Uncle Roger's favorite parenting I see so far. Don't bring up WAP on this innocent cooking video. Uncle Roger trying to run family-friendly YouTube channel, okay? Don't want any of your wet-ass pussy.
That is. Okay, and don't forget all these green beans, all these peppers.
Green bean.
It's going into the
What are you
rice.
gonna do with it?
Your little vegetable. Thank God. Dice it up.
Nice. Uncle Roger like that he chop it up. Fried rice usually you want all your ingredients about same size, then you eat it more satisfying. Nobody want to eat fried rice and then suddenly long ass green beans smack you in face. Hiya.
Thank God. Dice it up. Texture.
Hear the rhythm of chopping. That is sound Uncle Roger can fall asleep to. This not white noise, this Asian noise. Uncle Roger gonna play this sound on my Asian noise machine. Help me sleep.
You know, when you have fried rice, you know, you have to have a hot pan or hot wok because they give a little bit of that smokiness.
Correct? It's called wok hei.
I would say if you want to cook something like that, use a non-stick heavy pan, thick pan. Little
Yeah, but then don't use metal fork.
thick pan. Little bit of black pepper or white pepper is also good.
Black pepper or MSG? Someone commented that last time you used it.
Black pepper, there's no MSG in.
We have enough of MSG in already. Yeah?
Oh, they already have a lot.
Fake news. No such thing as too much MSG, Chef Suso. That's the only thing Uncle Roger approved of in Panda Express, that they use MSG.
3 pieces. They had like 5 pieces total.
So tough, the beef. Mince a little bit, rice down.
Okay, because the beef so tough, he chop it up, easier to chew. Not bad, very smart idea.
Oh my God, look at that. You know how much chicken is there? There's just dough.
Ugh.
How much chicken is there? There's no chicken in there, it's all fried dough. Oh my God, I'm not using that one. There's no chicken in there.
Dicing chicken good also.
Now, one little dash of water. It's like a little blessing, you know?
Blessing. But this not blessing. This more like exorcism. You have to get the ghost of Panda Express out of your food, take the demon out. And in this situation, water and rice okay, because you're refrying rice. But notice he only using few drop of water, not like Jamie Oliver turning on the whole tap. Hiya.
This is the help.
Soy sauce good.
Sauce.
Uncle Roger prefer pouring it on side of wok, more even.
Open
This
this
is a
up.
bit of a prepresentation.
Fried rice, you know, I grew up with this. You know, my dad used to take me to a restaurant. Fold. Fold in. Okay.
Cute.
Noodles.
What do you have here?
Noodle, what he gonna do?
I have just vegetable oil.
Ah, deep fried noodle. Nice. Classic Chinese plating technique. Uncle Martin Yan do the same thing also. Few videos ago I reviewed him. Go check it out.
See, trying to make a presentation. Nice. Fry, get it nice and crispy. I need to do a little presentation.
Presentation. Yo, you can tell this professional chef. When Uncle watch the fried rice, I just dump rice on plate. That's it.
Wow. Crispy.
Nice. Is that beetroot? Huh. This guy can make beetroot look good for you. And Uncle Roger like how it's just decoration. Nobody eating it because nobody want beetroot in their fried rice. Uncle Roger hate the taste of beetroot. It tastes so terrible. You call it beetroot, Uncle Roger call it purple piece of shit.
Down,
Good plating.
go down,
Ooh, very nice.
like a little treasure pouch.
Looks so fancy. Good plating. Good.
King one yet. Eh?
Well, because it's Chinese. No. Fragrant. I made an egg crepe, so they're nice and soft. You can tell. Take it in. Texture. It's all about texture. Real presentation. It brings in a little bit of that, what I call little modern Chinese, you know.
Uncle Roger actually impressed Fuyo. He can turn Panda Express into this fine dining gourmet food. Uncle Roger's favorite part is he make rice and noodle feel like one dish. Usually in Chinese meal, we have rice or we have noodle. We never have it as same dish, but this guy combined two into something beautiful. Good, good.
Try it here. Cut into the. We can see all the ingredients.
The fried rice color looks so much better than at beginning.
I like how the rice has more color now from the soy sauce and stuff, you know?
Nice. Everybody want that like him.
I like how the.
Niece and nephew, if you're in Toronto, make sure to go check out this chef restaurant. Hopefully one day Uncle Roger can go eat his food also. Fuyo. Airport food, some of the worst food out there. That is why recently Jamie Oliver opened restaurant in Malaysia. Uncle Roger home country. You like doing this to piss me off?
Yeah.
Tastes raw.
Spitting. Uncle Roger familiar with this, if you know what I mean. Spitting. Uncle Roger see this happen before, if you know what I mean. Uncle Roger trying to run family channel. No wet ass pussy on this channel. Nobody like beetroot in fried rice. Nobody. In fact, Uncle Roger hate beetroot so much. You call it beetroot, Uncle Roger call it purple piece of shit.
Lasagna, it's a glorious dish utilizing very wide, flat sheets of pasta stacked in layers alternating fillings such as, but not limited to, ragu, a meat-based tomato sauce, bechamel, a white sauce, and cheeses such as mozzarella, ricotta, parmigiano reggiano. Isn't that right? This glorious stack of Italian goodness is then placed into an oven, baked until the top gets crispy. Ooh, do I like the edge pieces.
It's a part you steal and give it to the customer.
But there's nothing to love about Jamie Oliver's one-pan scruffy veg lasagna. It's just as bad as this frickin' hotel room and me doing this ghetto job recording into my phone because I forgot to film this intro and I'm in the middle of nowhere, Texas, but for good reason. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing new patron, Lynette Kopetsky. Thank you so much for your support. And with that said, on to the reaction. Man, And I love lasagna. My mom, that was one of the first like non-Asian dishes my mom would make. She would just like make these big fucking aluminum trays and eat it for a week, and I would gladly eat it every single day. And today,
Looks like we're gonna go eat lasagna.
we're gonna go eat lasagna, but today we're gonna do another double feature, and we are going to watch.
A good and a bad.
Do you want to do the bad first?
I think so.
No, we do the bad later. Sorry, buddy. I wasn't giving you a choice. But first, we watch Joshua Wiseman make a lasagna, okay?
Oh, wait. Is there prosciutto in there?
I'm not sure, but
You see that oil coming out?
yeah.
That's like a rendered.
That's like an animal fat. Yeah. He's also making some pasta shells. That's badass. That's commitment. I would never do that out of just sheer laziness. I can. Let's make that right. Let's make that clear.
Carrots in there. It's got bay leaf, carrots.
I will watch this. This has been it's a pretty big video. Things have been getting pretty crazy. You've got a lot of new people coming into politics and coming into like the space, and really, they're quite extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to inform you that the rumors are indeed true. The Democrats have struck back. In the New Jersey governor's race, the Democrat won. In the Virginia governor's race, the Democrat won. And in the New York City race, Democratic Socialist Zoran Mamdani defeated Andrew Cuomo to become the next mayor of America's largest city. But the question on everyone's mind is,
That's right.
was it just a fluke? Just easy wins in blue cities and states? Or is there something more to this?
Both, I think.
Is this a sign of
Both.
things to come? Is the Democratic Party finally turning their losing streak around? Are they actually listening to the people now? Did they finally learn their lesson?
No, absolutely not. I think that what happens is that people vote for the other political party to change things from the way that they are, and then they get worse. And then people vote for the other political party to change things from the way that they are, and then they get worse. And then people vote for the other political party to change things from the way they are, and then things get worse. And that's happened for like 50 years. That's really it.
No. Thanks for watching.
All right, that's it.
My last 3 videos about electoral politics were warning the Democratic Party that young men were moving right because the party sucks and was killing the young men each time. Spanking the Democratic Party for losing because they elected one of the most unlikable, shittiest candidates while offering absolutely
As
nothing
always.
to voters. And defending the voters from the wrath of a bunch of liberal streamer man-children calling the voters stupid and evil for daring not to vote for Hillary Clinton.
How about that?
Brownface. But the thesis for all 3 of those videos was basically the same. As the right embraces working-class populism, the Democratic Party and the left will continue to fade into irrelevancy. But as I also predicted in those last videos, there might be an eventual pendulum swing, and it might be happening much sooner than I predicted. Like, how did we go from Republicans winning the popular vote, in part thanks to a lot of the young people voting, to a bunch of data showing those same young people dropping their support for the GOP already? But the
Because they didn't say they're not doing what they said they were going to do. That's the reason why people don't support it. It's simple. Trump said he was going to release the Epstein files. He didn't release the Epstein files. He hasn't done that. He totally changed it. Then on top of that, we're still sending money to Israel. Like, I don't think that the positions are unpopular. Like, for example, like the ICE raids are a great example of this. Why is it that there are a bunch of protesters out there that are preventing ICE from doing their job, and there are entire states that are opposing the federal government, and Trump isn't even doing anything about it? Like, cut their funding, do something, bring these people up on sedition, bring them up on some sort of abandonment of duty. Like, figure out some sort of way to just totally handicap these people. But and that's what I would have voted for. That's what I would want to have happen. And so people keep voting for extreme radical candidates like, Donald Trump or Zoran Mamdani. And the reason why is because they want a real change. They don't want to just be, things are going to get better, and then they get worse infinitely.
The same thing is, those young people don't seem to be moving to the Democratic Party either. Where are they going? And do the Democrats have a plan to scoop these people up? Yes, they do.
Democrats have been completely poisoned by identity politics. And until they can get away from identity politics and go back to class consciousness, then they're never going to succeed and get any sort of a real election and make any progress in a meaningful way. Like, they might win an election in the future, we might get another Democrat president, but it's going to be probably the same as Trump, right? Where like maybe 2 things they say is going to happen and everything else stays the same.
And they called it, I'm not kidding, deciding to win. Deciding to win, as if the whole time they have just been simply deciding to lose. It was a choice, guys. They changed their mind and they want to win now. In this video, I will talk about why I think Zoran Mamdani won. We will go through the Democratic Party's plan to decide to win. We will briefly talk about the rise of the political commentator Nick Fuentes, the MAGA civil war, and what I like to call the inevitable rise of shoe-socialism. If that sounds interesting, stick around. If it doesn't, you can leave. It's not like I'll miss you or anything. Baka. I know a lot of you are not very interested in politics. You come here for the fun Reddit slop, the men versus women content. Yeah, I know. But unfortunately, politics kind of seeps into your lives whether you want it to or not. So you might as well be entertained when you hear about it and have some fun with it when you can. And I just so happen to have the perfect app for that. So before we get into this political deep dive, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor. One of my favorite sponsors to work with. Ground News.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers a transparent and easy way to read news from all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political bias. It helps you understand the full story and makes sure you're getting both sides. One of my favorite features on Ground News is the blind...
Sometimes whenever a news story will come out, and it'll be a story that makes Trump look bad, I'll look on Fox News and there'll be no videos about it. And I'll look on CNN and there'll be like 5 videos about it. And like vice versa. It's so fucking insane. Like it's so obvious if you even look at it for 5 seconds.
Spot feature, which shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here is a story about how the White House apparently intervened in an Andrew Tate federal probe. 29 news sources covered this. 86% of them were left-wing. None were right-wing. Ground News also makes it really easy to compare headlines to see how political bias can affect framing. For example, this feud between Elon Musk and Billie Eilish. This right-wing headline reads, Elon Musk claps back at Billie Eilish after she slams him for hoarding wealth.
Of course,
and
hoarding wealth.
This left-wing article frames the same story as, Elon Musk's comebacks are as flat as his attempts at jokes.
That's not a news article, okay? That's an opinion. Yeah, what are we even doing here? That's very clearly a fucking opinion.
Very different vibes going on here. I have been using Ground News since 2021 because it is just a great and fun way to keep up with the news. But don't just take my word for it. Even the Nobel Peace Center called it an excellent way to stay informed, avoid
Jezebel, yeah, it's like a feminist website or some shit.
Best
what do you
of all,
expect?
I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. So go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code here on screen, or use the link in the video description down below. It's only like $5 a month, which is basically the price of like a coffee. You can also gift a
coffee's $5?
Just select the Vantage subscription, add a customized gift message, and Ground News will send it straight to their inbox where they can activate it. The perfect Christmas present for your out-of-touch uncle who gets all his news from Facebook. So thank you, Ground News, for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping
I don't even know what to say. It's disgusting.
Now, let's get back to the video.
All right.
For those of you familiar with the Shoe on Head channel, you know I've harshly criticized the Democratic Party for all my career. Some say too harshly. Frankly, I don't care. And some say I'm not harsh enough on the Republicans. First of all, true, but let's be honest. That's not why you come here. You go to Kyle
Is that
Kulinski
a white monster?
That, just like you go to Destiny.
Oh, bro, oh God. That guy, what happened to him?
To see opinions you can hear on CNN. Or to Hassan for dog training tips.
Oh, wow.
You come here to hear, golly gee willikers, I'm left wing and the Democrats have gone crazy. That's the shit you're here for. But are the Democrats actually getting their shit together? Or did they simply get lucky in a few blue areas? One of those blue
Well, no, I mean, not at all. I mean, Zoran Mamdani isn't really a Democrat at all. Like, he has some values that align with Democrats, but like, he doesn't align with their party in many things. It's kind of the same way as like fucking Bernie Sanders.
About that potion.
areas being my city, New York, where Democratic
New York.
Socialist candidate
Uh-oh.
Zoran
Here he
Mamdani
is.
won the election and will become the new mayor.
Bro,
And
watch
a lot
this.
of people are like really confused about how this happened. And if you're one of those people, you really
You're a
need to
retard.
keep watching.
Yeah.
If you don't understand why Mamdani
You
won,
an idiot.
I'm sorry to say, but you're kind of like the liberals in 2016 who didn't understand why Trump won.
What?
It's actually extremely understandable why Zoran Mamdani won, and it's not just because New York is full of commies or whatever. He is objectively the best Democratic candidate that they've had in a very, very long time. Like,
Yeah.
I know the bar is in hell there, but he's young. He's
I mean, Anthony Cuomo, or whatever his fucking name is, didn't he put fucking people with COVID in nursing homes? He's, what was it? The Curtis Siwa said, slapping fannies and killing grannies? Yeah, big fucking surprise. And then he says he wants to go to fucking Israel. What the fuck is going on?
energetic. He's
What the hell is
charismatic,
this?
And people are really tired of the White House double.
Does it have to be angled down? Is that the secret? Okay. We're getting there, dude. This is a long dungeon. What's this, clean your bunks? Okay, we've only got 2 more doors left to go, and I didn't pay attention to which one opened. Oh. Why does this look like a trap? Congratulations. Oh, we've missed something then. Still 2 more chests that we didn't get. I mean, I got the stuff that I came for, but... Moscathor says, are people botting the profession bounty system? It seems impossible. I think it's just, again, like those bounty boards, to my understanding, are shared between everybody who's playing the game right now. I believe. So there's 158,000 people who are playing on Steam alone, but if we factor in PS5, Epic Games, and people playing through the launcher on the website like I am, probably easily 200,000 people playing right now. And as a result, when you go to the bounty board and you take a look at this thing here, again, I could be wrong, but if this is like, 200,000 people all looking at this, it's just gonna instantly go. Well, maybe it is on like a per layer or sharding system, whatever, so maybe I'm only seeing European posts on here. Don't really know how it works. I know if you post a message in like world chats to say you need healing, it's like instantaneously a healer will teleport to your world and show up and heal you. People are very competitive for those heals. Alright, what have I missed here? What am I missing? BB says, I got 3 bounties today. I stand there and pressed R like a machine. Tried to accept the... Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the bounty system. If you want to do bounties in this game, you gotta go bounty board. And then if you want to find like a vendetta on a player or whatever, you just gotta sit in this menu and like refresh, and the second you see it, you gotta go for it, right? I'm already way too slow. You gotta be like full fast. So basically, that just has to be your gameplay, just sitting in that menu and watching screens. Which one have I not done?
You look like you...
How did I do this? This doesn't look familiar, does it? No, this looks like something new. Bell. Anything else in here? It wouldn't surprise me if people have macroed it though. I feel like would not be outside the realm of possible. Whoa! Somebody Whoa! Oh, it says somebody invades my world. Am I being bounty hunted? I think I am. This is an awkward place to be bounty hunted. Am I in my PvP build? I am not. I should probably switch that over. Where is my spear? Dude, am I screwed? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, we can go into water. Somebody infiltrates the co-op world to initiate a hunt. That means I'm being bounty hunted, right, chat? I'm not being dumb. Well, good luck finding me in here. Jump onto the bell to shoot it. That's what I did, says Dead Reply. That is a bounty hunting? Okay. Fighting them in the water is going to be pretty annoying. Do I have to make a new game if I accidentally made my character a male, not realizing they were lady characters? I mean, you can pay money to change your character if you want, but it might be better off, depending on how early on you are in the game, to just make a new account. But there is the option, just so you know, you can go to shop items and then you can buy the transformation pill, which changes your gender if you're so inclined. But if you're pretty early on, you might be better just...
Best mounts in all of Vardenfell, right here. Come in and see what's available today.
First lower the water level, then raise the bell, aim at the central lion head, then shoot the left bell. Oh, but I didn't open that door. If I'd done this, was I supposed to open that door over there? I think I probably was, wasn't I? Probably was. That's all the chest though, so technically I could just leave here. Not anything else to do in here, really. Yo, I'll catch you later, Trick. Just hanging out with his men. Can I go up, please? What is this bounty hunter, dude? He may be struggling to get to me. One sec, chat.
On your feet, you louts. We're going back in. Reason to go into this last room. I've got all of the chests and everything. What difficulty is Baggins playing? This character is on recommended. We do have a character on legendary difficulty. The problem with the legendary difficulty playthrough is I just have to go back through all of like the upgrade phases again, just going around and grabbing materials and stuff like that. It's just not the most exciting playthrough. That's the main reason to see like what's the legendary difficulty. Why does the game require multiple characters? It doesn't matter. You can do everything with one character if you want. multiple characters thing facilitates having another character for a second skill. And it also facilitates having a character with a legendary playthrough. that's a great feature. Okay, well I think we've done it. It's not doing that anymore. I've got all the chests. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, what is this? Is it from completing all the dungeons? Toxic arrows? That's the anti-healing arrow. It's huge. Is that actually real? It says nil. Is that a real quest?
The whispers grow louder.
Huh.
We must hurry.
Okay, anyway, let's deal with that bounty hunter first. Chat, where are the geese at? Is it around here? Do you guys remember where that pack of geese are? Because I want to try and kite him into the geese, and have him take him down. I think it's this one, right? Nil and voided. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a bug quest or something, but if it's real, it says it unlocks toxic arrows. Toxic arrows are huge, by the way. Toxic arrows have like 80% healing reduction. If you're actually interested in bounty hunting and like dealing with people who abuse healing, toxic arrows give a 80% healing reduction. That healing reduction applies only in open world combat. So let's try and like complete this guy in the geese.
By her command. I need healing. Set it ablaze.
I don't really know exactly how it works with bounty hunting. Can they just see you on the map all the time? Hello, geese friends. I need to call upon your aid, brothers. A man seeks to kill me. I once again require the aid of Gusto. I don't know if he's actually coming for me though.
Let them see her wisdom.
Says you need to complete 12 year coach. Yeah, I don't know if that was like doing the divine craft engines. I'm not sure. I'll go over and just see if it lets me pick it up. Sly says, me having 2 legendary accounts so I can do one with the sword inner focus and another one with the late PvP. I have been thinking that's like, because I'm really enjoying my tank build, honestly. I really like the tank build, but I do want to try out some other weapons. But in order to try out other weapons, you have to like commit some resources to them. So by having another character, I can do that without like, you know, burning all my in away notes and everything and opening up all the boxes. You can always tell if a bounty is on you, a name is over your head, it means you're in co-op mode. Okay, so I don't think I have a bounty then, right? Because I don't see my title over my head. Maybe I'm okay? Yeah, so there was this... Somebody dragged their bounty hunter over to this area, chat, and then the AoE damage that they... Or are you seeing it in the... Am I showing up in the menu or whatever? Is that what it is? Am I on here?
robbery and murder.
feed you to the sharks.
Taste my salted steel.
belong here.
Now, let me see that thing. Here we go. Now this should do it. Finally, this nightmare will come to an end.
Are you insane, Shifty? You'll kill us all!
That's the point, friend. This is no way for a man to live.
Nothing.
Edora. Oko. Ta.
Robbery and murder.
Jaira Oko Ta.
deal with these trespassers.
Switch in 3, 2, 1.
I could give you a song and dance.
I will stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way. We move with the wind!
Best mounts in...
Guru, Oko, Ta.
Varanil! Arudor! See to him!
By the Empyrean light.
Haven't you noticed that the pact I made protects me from death?
Ignore his words.
We walk paths as
Begin the
many as
separation.
Akka.
I'm not confident this will work, Sirion.
Robbery.
You look like... So many.
finest wares here.
Sisters to arms. Let us bring their heads to the Who are you? My sister. You're no match for us. Where? guilty. No trespassing.
I could give you a song and dance. The Red Mountain.
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
seen Sophocene. Does he ever come out?
He concerns himself.
They said
Stop! A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple. Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are Harrow fiends swarming around Kilcreath Temple who do. Head back to safety before they find you. I'm sorry, but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple, and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and Harrow fiends. Harrow fiends are feral vampires, a byproduct of the unnatural Harrow storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. I came here on the trail of remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. They were shipped to Solitude in ancient urns. Yes, I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms. If you're willing, I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Harrow fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. The Icereach Coven performed a ritual that unleashed a Harrow storm on the temple. It struck without warning and evaporated as quickly as it began. But in its wake, it left. That's what I heard the Icereach Coven call the storm that struck Kilcreath Temple. It's magical in nature. The result of some sort of ritual performed by the witches. House Ravenwatch is one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. Our liege, Count Verandus, has dedicated us to the cause of peaceful coexistence between mortals and those of the vampiric persuasion. True, but I've seen evidence of a vampiric connection. At the very least, the material they transported from Bankurai included the remains of ancient vampires. They were part of an army that was defeated in the First Year. An army that consisted of vampires and werewolves, led by King Styriek of Verkarth. They were eventually defeated by the garrison at Bankurai in High Rock. It all happened. Is it that obvious? But have no fear. As a member of House Ravenwatch, I have pledged to never take blood from an unwilling subject. I am much more than just a vampire. In addition to being an agent of House Ravenwatch, I am a master alchemist and an expert in arcane studies. Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple. An alchemical residue. That should prove useful. Depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting. feel the lingering energy. These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Hero Storm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us... I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed... It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify... One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the roads. Strange. They're alive but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items. Did you find anything of interest in the crate? I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot... These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them. I'll need to perform more tests. But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them, transforms them into hero fiends, or leaves them mindless. I want to learn more about the ritual and how it produces the hero storms. And I need to confirm my theories about the storm's effects. I'll start by examining the residue from the witch pike to identify the components used to power the ritual. My alchemical equipment. It's extremely fragile, so I left it in my pack. I hid it among a copse of trees once I saw all the vampires and hero fiends. Once I retrieve it, I can find it.
That's close enough, Leech.
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you. House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted on the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
Not even Harold. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice? I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter, they exploded. I can sense traces. All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrowstone. Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can... I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolin's a dying breed among the Nords. A practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear. Mjolin's experience with the old ways and reach magic make her ideally suited to assist me in this endeavor. She's the closest thing to an expert we're likely to find out here. At least one who doesn't want to feed our eyes. Western Skyrim consists of 3 holds. Hafengar, Hjalmarch, and Carthald. Morthal is the capital of Hjalmarch. It's located southeast of Solitude, along the River Hjal. Old Mjolin lives... The Raven Watch has had to curtail rogue vampire clans, and put down feral blood fiends on occasion. But I've never dealt with anything like this before. People... Yes, but more research is required to confirm anything. Still, from what we observed here, it appears the Harrowstone produced 3 distinct results in the...
So, what did your vampire friend discover? Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondel, but it's yours now. Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim. The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant. I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence. If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude. Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svar. A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from Western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen... Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Ice Reach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Clever men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic, though most use the term to refer to practitioners of the old ways. They're rare. Not the usual adepts found at the Mages Guild. Distrust of... Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents.
There's an urgent task for you.
That's one of the Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother! No! No!
Svanna, your father, the kingdom. Watch over.
Mother! No! You can't die! Mother?
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead!
If you had listened to us...
Like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svargrim still refuses to listen to Good question. The guards should have been able to handle a run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the ice. Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties... Svanna's taking this pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sorry, don't mind me. Did you find anything that might lead us to the assassin? We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilcreath. And I saw them on the witches in Icereach. The assassin definitely seems to be in league with the Coven. But can we get Svargrim to believe? Svargrim has every right to be angry. He watched his wife die right before his eyes. But he's the High King. He doesn't have the right to be stupid. Time to make Svargrim confront some hard truths. Come on, the sword thing. We need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
The Queen's wasn't the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
Your Highness, please. Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible for the Queen's death. Show him, partner.
Does Yoren think me so weak that he believes his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies? I am not so easily duped. Reach witches. They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk-drinker. I will not be lectured on such tales told around campfires to scare the children. Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters. The last spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer. You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find...
We'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna. I would have saved
My
you
mother.
if I could.
She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task. Tell me, what were you doing? Threat? What threat? And do you think this is why someone came into the palace and killed her? And did you tell my father all this? Is he rallying the soldiers? Alerting the other holds? My father sees Yoren's plots everywhere, even in his spicy venison stew. Well, I won't let my mother's death be for nothing. She trusted you and... I saw the assassin. He moved fast. Unbelievably fast. He leaped through the window after stabbing my mother. By that time the guards had gathered, so I guess he decided to flee. Try to follow his trail. Someone outside must have seen something. He was fast, that's for certain. Here and gone before the guards could even draw their swords. Other than that, I didn't get a good look. My father? Listen to me? When Horkers fly, maybe. But probably not even then. He gave up on me a long time ago. I'm sorry. I'm no use to you. I'm not my mother. Never will be. But I swear I'll do whatever I can to help you. No. My mother... The last time we spoke, I hurled a mug at her. But I came when she summoned me. Just in time to see her murdered. I need to pull myself together.
Come on, Princess. Let's get you somewhere safe.
Don't call me Princess. Just Svanna. There's nothing noble about me.
My wife. She is like ice. So cold. There was a commotion at the palace. Everyone was headed that way. Except one man. No, not a man. He wore an eye patch. But his face... He was fast. So fast. Ran to the hall.